Good morning. Hello, how are you? You're watching I'm Just Saying with Jasmine Cheyenne, and it's a beautiful Monday morning. It's not too cold out where I'm at, and so I just wanted to quickly stop by and talk to you guys, give you guys some tips. I find that when I'm in a bad mood or in other scenarios, there's just times when I just don't know what to say, and I know I'm not the only one. So today I'm going to give you guys 10 things to say when you don't know what to say. All right, number one is work. You want to ask them, how's work? How's things been? How's the new guy? How's the promotion looking? How's the project coming along? Whatever you know about their work and their job, you want to ask about it. And if you don't know, that's even better to ask about it. So what do you do? How do you like it? You always want to ask them and leave it open-ended for them to answer. So that's one. You want to ask about work. Two, best and the most easiest one in my eyes is the weather. Hey, how's the weather out there? Hey, how's it looking? Listen, it's beautiful. Yeah, I can't believe after last week and now they're talking about this global warming, conversations can flow so easily into weather, and it doesn't always stick to weather, but it's a great starter. So number three is about celebs. You know, a great juicy story, you know, something that just happened. Bruh, did you know that let me see, Meek Mill and Drake, they both dropped this weekend, and they was name dropping in 16 Summers. And perfect conversation starter. If you have a juicy story, celebrity, something you want to share, that's always a great conversation starter too, because most of the time they've seen it or they've seen something about it and don't know the details, and maybe you do. So that's number four. I'm sorry, that was number three. I'm ready to give you number four right now. You guys ready? You're watching I'm Just Saying with Jasmine Cheyenne. So the number four thing to talk about when you don't know what to say is TV shows. What's most popular right now is Netflix. I just wrote a story this weekend on a blog that they actually have a Netflix and chill room available for $400 a night, but it's located in the city, and it's a Netflix and chill room, so you can talk about the latest TV shows such as Netflix, such as Narcos, such as How to Get Away with Murder, such as the new X-Files. The guy is claiming he's not getting paid as much as he used to on the old X-Files. I mean, there's plenty of things to talk about when you talk about TV. If you want to go to reality, Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, whatever it is that you watch, you can always bring that up. And you know, if you know, you haven't seen the latest episode, but they have, you know, who's your favorite, whatever the case may be. A lot of great conversations stem from TV as well. So number five, and this is my favorite, is food and drinks. Who doesn't love to talk about food and drinks? There's this new drink out. Have you tried the Ciroc apple? I mean, with the sugar on the brim, or you want the salt, or how do you mix yours? Whatever you want to talk about when it comes to food and drink. Oh, new restaurants. That is a big, huge thing. I tried this new spot, bruh. It's awesome. You gotta have their this, and that. A girl came to my job the other day talking about this restaurant. She knew that how much I love crab cakes. She's like, Jasmine, you would die for these crab cakes. And me being as greedy as I am, I probably would die for those crab cakes. So it's just a great conversation starter. It can definitely steam into other things. It can even go as far as like recipes, or as far as like, you know, anything like that. So that's a great conversation starter. Number six is music. And you talk about any new songs, any new albums, anything that, even if it's not new, you just heard, or bro, I fell in love with this song all over again, or did you see the music video for, like I think J. Cole dropped a music video for Forest Hills Drive, and it's pretty awesome, so that's something to check out. Like if I was talking to a music person, I would ask them if they seen it. Because it's definitely something that's awesome. So that's an easy factor to start off with, is your music. Number seven is a website. You can talk about websites, what it does, what you use it for, how long you've been using it, if you know the guy who started it, how easy it is, how hard it is. Websites are a really great thing to talk about. People are really interested in technology and having the newest apps. You can also tie that in as like websites and apps. I know it's more like an app thing with certain users, but you can definitely tie that in with the newest app. And I'm always asking my sisters, they're just a little bit younger than me, what are the newest apps to have? What do you guys got? Let me see your phone. I want to download some stuff. Let me see what you got. That's me. So number 8, this is a great one to talk about because people get to share experiences, and people don't only like to live experiences. They like to share experiences with other people, which can sometimes be like a little bit of a thin line, because there's a lot of haters. And there's a lot of haters who don't want to hear about your great experiences and the great things that you've done. And you have to pretty much figure out if that person is a hater or not, legit. And then share your travel stories, your travel destinations, your travel locations where your kids have been. If you're going to a destination wedding, my cousin is having one, Lord knows. Woo! All right. Number 9. This one doesn't apply to anybody. This only applies for the pet lovers, which I find that there is actually low-key a lot of them. You can talk about your pets. Your pet JoJo from when you were 12. You can talk about your new dog now, Coco, from when you were 34. I mean, I don't care. A lot of people do tend to talk about pets and about the new toys and food. And I'm not a pet person. I did used to work at an animal hospital. Wasn't my thing. That's why I said used to work at an animal hospital. But we're going to go on to the last one. And this is the best one. And this is the most open-ended one, I feel like, is your childhood. If you're comfortable enough with somebody and you don't want to, indulge too much, then please feel free to, skip this step. But number 10, when you're talking about your childhood, just like if I said JoJo, your pet from when you were 12, what else went on when you were 12? Now your mind starts thinking. Now you want to share these great experiences and stories about your childhood, and so does the other person. Because right now, as adults, all we have is our adulthood. We didn't know what we know now about our childhood, so now we cherish it a little bit more. So the stories are a little bit more interesting. You're able to tell it with different effects. You're able to share a different version of you, almost like a version that nobody can ever see or get again. So it's really interesting to talk about your childhood with people. And so those are my 10 things and 10 tips to talk about when you have nothing to talk about. So I'm just saying, with Jasmine Cheyenne, I'm checking out for today. And hope you guys have a great Monday or whatever day it is, wherever you're from, because remember, Periscope is live. It's all over the globe. I got a lot of my followers from Europe, actually, and I thank you guys for that. And Canada, I thank you guys for watching. All right, you're watching. I'm just saying, I'm peacing out, guys.